You just took a photo of a flower and wondered if you could turn it into an artistic shot in no time. So let's start from the very beginning and check the final result. I'm sure you can do it too. Here's our image. Just duplicate the background layer and rename it Raw Filter. Then convert it into a smart object. Go to Filters and choose Camera Raw Filter. Now we are in the Camera Raw interface. Time to work with lights. Increase the contrast. Decrease the highlights. Decrease the shadows. Add some whites. And decrease the blacks. Let's move to the Effects panel. We will adjust the texture, clarity, and dehaze. Increase them slightly to get more texture and enhance the contrast. Once we are done, we will check the Color Mixer panel. First, we will adjust the hue, mainly the reds, oranges, yellows, and greens. You can adjust them according to your own preferences and the existing colors in your photo. Once you are done with the Color Mixer, we will move to the Color Grading panel. First, let's decrease the shadows even more. Then we will assign the colors of the shadows to a medium orange tint on the color wheel. Now we will increase the midtones and assign them an orange tint too. Let's decrease the highlights, but we won't change anything on the color wheel. Time to adjust the blending and balance. The first part is done, so let's go back to the main Photoshop interface by clicking OK. Duplicate the raw filter layer, then right-click on it and choose Rasterize Layer. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, set its value to 10, and click OK. Now create a mask on it. Apply the gradient on the mask. We want to blur the background. Keep adjusting until you get a satisfying result. Now, just create a Curves adjustment layer, then apply it as a clipping mask to the blurred layer by pressing the arrow button. Decrease the shadows to hide some remaining details from the background. We want it completely dark. Now let's select all the layers we recently created and set them in a group. I will name it 1. We will merge the group into a new layer and convert it to a smart object. Smart objects always offer us a backup, so if we don't like something, we can go back and readjust it. Now we are going back to the Camera Raw filter, aiming for the calibration panel. Here you can adjust those primary colors. Just feel free to adjust them the way you want. Everyone has their own perspective about colors. And if you are still here, I will be so glad if you subscribe, as it encourages me to create more content. So this is my final result. I hope you will be happy with your own result, and may we meet again.